Welcome back to Teresa's Dead. My name is Teresa and I'm very much I have an awful garbage filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised, but if you're not into that or weird stuff in general, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here. No harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. Okay, so welcome to a good old-fashioned declutter, and I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. Last two videos that I did a declutter, I also showed you how I was like packing and organizing and all that stuff. My room is a mess. My storage solutions are a mess, so we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go through the things that I want to get rid of, and I'll tell you why I'm getting rid of them and all that good stuff. And it should be entertaining. I say should. It should be entertaining. First and foremost, it's totally fine if we have differing opinions. You might like some of this garbage. Or you might not like some of the things that I love, and it's okay. Why? Because we're all unique snowflakes, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're watching this purely for entertainment value only, okay? That is that. So if you don't like something, don't get all Andy Rooney in the comments. It's okay. You're okay. I'm okay. We're all okay. All right. So in today's video, I'm going to be decluttering some foundations, concealers, and powders. This is the big old Complexion Bonanza decluttering thing. Working title. Okay. Let's start with the foundations. I love these products. I really do. And this one is like pretty much damn near empty. And I just got a new one of actually both of them. So very, very happy. So I can finally like tuck this little bad boy away. But this one though, I'm getting rid of because the shade is kind of weird. So Pure Lease, if you've never tried them, bitch, you're living under a rock. They make amazing BB creams. It doesn't matter which one you get. They're all fantastic. I have this one in the shade Light. And the shade Light, you know, sometimes I can get away with it. Sometimes I can't. I kind of go back and forth, but I realize that Fair is the best shade for me. So that's the reason why I got to get rid of this guy. But this one though, my favorite. It's so good. And as you can see, I'm pretty much like at the tail end. So anyway, these are amazing. Highly recommend checking them out. But you got to go, buddy. Sorry. Look at these little alien eggs. You know, these are not my favorite. They're okay. If anything, they're probably not even that memorable, honestly. And they're such a pain in the ass to store. They are so stupid. I hate them. I hate that they have to lay down like they're fucking lazy. I just... Which I mean, relatable content, 10 out of 10, but I just can't. I can't. I have them in both shades 1 and 2. I didn't really have so much of an issue with the shades. It's just the fact that the formula is just very like lackluster, forgettable, kind of annoying, and the component is just such a shit. It's a little shit to have to store that often these get pushed to the back of the drawer and basically to never be seen or heard from again. So I'm gonna say that these went out for a pack of cigarettes. And then they never came back. And we're just gonna leave it at that. I think Lisa Eldridge makes wonderful lip products, and for that, I will always purchase them. But I think when it comes to complexion, I'm just gonna have to pass. These I feel like are very overrated. So the next products are from LYS, and I have it both in the shade LP4, LG3, the fuck kind of shade, whatever. I remember having to get a lighter shade because this one, which was the LP4, was definitely way too dark for me. This one, oh my God, I just said the name and I don't even remember what it is. LG3, it definitely pulls a little bit more yellow on me. But okay, all that aside, the formula, I don't think it's all that great. I don't think it's good. I like some LYS products. Some of their products are pretty fucking fantastic, but this is just a big old miss for me. I want to like it. I really do. I sincerely want to like this foundation, but it's just not for me. It's funny because when it comes to serum foundations, thankfully I have found some that actually work for me, but these are the types of serum foundations that always makes me look like I'm dying. It always makes me look like I'm oily and dry at the same time. They never have enough coverage in my opinion. I just look like the worst possible version of myself, okay? Like I can't. I fucking can't. And I held on to these because I really just wanted to make it work because I really like the brand. I just can't. I can't, baby. And I'm all about purging this bullshit from 2023 because I'm stepping into my new beginnings of 2024 and I'm not letting this shit hold me back. So this gotta fucking go. Bye. Side note, I also feel like I'm being really dramatic, and it's because I'm having like a really weird work month. I'm literally coming undone, okay? I just can't. So if I'm a little bit extra spicy and extra peppery, it's because I just want to scream, okay? And I can't do that, so it's gonna come out while talking about makeup. Heads up. Okay, moving on. Oh, I love this foundation. I love it, but it's starting to get all fucking weird. It's getting weird. It's getting kind of yellowy. Do you see the discolorization? That's my fault. That is totally my fault. So there is some left in here, probably like yonder, around there. But some of it is kind of thick. Some of it is just kind of just yellow. Yeah, we're not loving it. But anyway, this though, in its prime, she's gorgeous. She's everything you want her to be. She is silky. She's smooth. She just looks basically like butter on your skin. She is awesome. But yeah, I kind of had this a little too long. I think I've actually had this since I lived in Ozone Park. So it's time to go. Like, she's definitely past her prime. But this is something I would totally repurchase again. I don't think I would I pay full price? You know, fuck it, I would pay full price. I would pay full price because that's how much I've enjoyed this product. But I have a lot of other foundations right now that I'm kind of just, you know, I was about to say spooning. What? Me and foundations just spooning together, no big deal. So this is something that I would pick up once I kind of like have some of the current ones like out of the rotation. But this one, big fan of. Just turned into a science project, and that's all me. This one is super oily. I can't even put it down because the bottom of it is just seeping of oil. Oh God, why am I opening this up? Why am I opening? Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, you are okay. Oh God. I can't. I love Jones Road. Some of their products I really thoroughly enjoy. This is not one of them. I don't understand how the fuck this works. I've tried many times. I just can't. I just can't. Their concealer, A+. Their concealer, fantastic. Love it. I would get married to it if I could. You know what I mean? Like, that's how much I love it. But this though, I just can't get behind. Anytime I tried to apply it, it always looked fucked up. It always looked weird. It always looked like something was wrong with me. And I'm just not about that life. So you gotta go, bud. And also, you're leaking. She needs a diaper. Like, she needs a panty liner. She needs a fucking pad. She needs to like stop whatever's going on. It's just running everywhere, okay? Running everywhere, and I hate it. So for that, you gotta go, babe. You gotta go. Okay, bye. Here we have something from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. This I feel like is an overhyped product. I don't love it. I don't hate it though. It's kind of like, I just don't think about you. You know what I mean? Like, I want to love it. I love the idea of it. I love their powders, but I think when it comes to their cream products, it's just not it. So for me, it's just time to go, babe. It's just time to go. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had an experience where I felt like this is amazing. It has always let me down. Bye. Ooh, a product that I really liked. This is from Holika Holika. This is the Holly Pop, the Blur Cream. This is great. Loved it. As you can see, I have a little bit left, but I've been sitting on it and I'm like, you know, I could just kind of toss it at this point. But this is good though. I think I actually picked this up at Ulta. If not Yes Style, I can't remember. It's either Ulta or Yes Style, but anyway, this is awesome. There are a couple of different versions of this. This is the Blur Cream. I think they have like a wet cream. I mean, it doesn't sound as sexy and gross. There's definitely like a dewy cream or something like that, but there are at least a couple of iterations of it. But Blur, I would totally repurchase this again. Yo, this is the bane of my existence. Okay, so this is probably one of the first products that I've ever tried from this brand, Say. I was initially going to write them off because it's fucking gross. It's awful, it's terrible. This is another product that just makes me look like I'm dying. I'm wet and dry all at the same time. My skin is flaking. I don't know what's going on. Where's my mom? Like, that's just the level of how shitty this foundation is on me. And I was initially just gonna write them off. Then I tried their bronzer and I was like, oh god, this bronzer's pretty good. And then I tried their newest foundation, which is one of my favorite foundations. It's a serum tint and it's everything that you want it to be, and it's so good. I want to have that same relationship with this guy, but it's just, we're not on that level. This is someone that I wouldn't even think twice calling ever again. So yeah, this is a big old no for me. I have it in the shade 1, and even the shade 1 still looks a little fucking off and funky and chunky. So this, you gotta go. Bye. Oh, she is so good. She's so good. And I'm all the way at the end of it. And I just don't want to give it up because this cost $116 and it was really fucking expensive. This is a great foundation and it's one of the first high-end foundations that I feel like is actually worth the money, worth checking out. By Terry, not everything is amazing from By Terry, but this though, oof, it's so good. This is something I would totally repurchase. I want to repurchase, but again, like I mentioned, kind of like going through my decluttering and just looking at what I have, I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. I love trying new foundations. I'm all about that, but I think for this price point, it's like, I'm just gonna hold off for a little bit until I buy another one of these. I want to go through some of the foundations I currently have before picking this one up at a whopping $116, and it's probably even more money now. This is the Anti-Wrinkle Serum Foundation. It's so good. It's so good. Highly recommend checking this out. Fucking amazing. The next two products are from Purito. This is the Sika Clearing BB Cream, and I have actually in the same shade, light beige. This is really just a bad shade for me. It's basically beige and gray at the same time. It's grayish? Yeah, grayish. It makes me look like I'm having an open casket. You know what I mean? It does not look right. I love the formula though. I think the formula is beautiful. I love how healthy my skin looks. I just hate the color. So this is something that I would totally pick up. I just gotta see if there will be a better color for me. But honestly, I have so many like really good products from Yes Style that it's okay if this doesn't work because even like the Milk Piggy thing, that is like a perfect match. Or even the Holika Holika, that's pretty awesome too. But yeah, this one, good, just bad shade range. The next product is from Kojendo. This is the Moisture Foundation. I have it in the shade 001. This one I really liked, but I don't love it as much as some other products that I'm currently using. And I just know me, I'm not gonna reach for it. So actually, I kind of am gonna leave this on the side and pawn it off on my mom. I think that'll work. Even though she only pretty much uses number 7, I'm gonna try to see if I can sway her to try this. But this one's good. It's just, I feel like I have things currently that are just much better and things that I really gravitate towards now. The next one is from Tommy Ford. This is the Glow Tinted Moisturizer. That's how you read. Okay. Glow Tinted Moisturizer. Yeah, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I want to love this more because I love the packaging and I like how it's bougie. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm on my 3rd husband and I'm getting a nice like monthly stipend of $100,000 a month. And I love that for me. But when I apply it to the skin, one, it doesn't really last very long. It breaks down pretty easily. But for the 20 minutes that it does look nice and stay on my face, I enjoy. It's just very, very short-lived. So this is something that I would potentially like look at in the future if they reformulate it. But yeah, just, I don't know, just wasn't my favorite thing, but I liked it just for, you know, for 20 minutes at a time. So yeah, no, I'm good. I feel bad. I don't want to get rid of this because this is something that Mel Thompson gave me. Mama Mel. And this is when we did our box swap many, many years ago. And this was a great foundation. This is a very beautiful foundation. And this is something that I would actually repurchase, but I would get it in a shade that definitely looks better for me. So this is in 2.0 Buff, and it's definitely like warm and it's very noticeable. So that's like my huge issue. If I do wear it, I have to pair it with a lot of fucking concealer just to kind of make me look like, I don't know, uncooked chicken and not like a light rotisserie chicken. I love this. I would pick it up again, just in a proper shade. And yeah, I don't know. I'm sentimental to this because Mel sent this to me. And maybe I might hold on to it. I don't know. I want to hold on to it for all the reasons of just like not using it just because she sent it to me. Anyway, this is something that I would check out again, just get a better color. So the next product is from Wayne Goss. This is the Luxury Cream Foundation. This product was fine. I didn't mind it, but I think in terms of, I don't know, like things that I gravitate towards and things that I like using, this I feel like is definitely like a heavier formula on my skin. It's a little bit thicker. Sometimes it looks a little cakey on me depending on if I accidentally kind of use it a little bit too much, you know? So I don't know, like some days it's nice, some days it's not nice, but in all reality, there are so many things in my collection that I enjoy that I'm just constantly like reaching for time and time again. And this was okay. It just wasn't my favorite fucking thing. So bye. The next one is from number 7. This is the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Foundation. This is fucking great. It's just a really bad color. This is another one that just looks way too dark. Way too dark. And I don't even understand who this is for. So I have it in the shade 02 Cool Vanilla. Ironically enough. But it just looks so dark and funky and chunky on me, and I can't. But if I look past that, formula is fucking great. It really is. It's just, the shade is just not for me, not for my uncooked chicken ass. So you gotta go, bud. Oh, I want to like this. I really do. This is from Surratt. This is the Dewdrop Foundation. First of all, it's such a fucking pain in the ass. I feel like the Ritual Defee one is really good, and like I don't mind the little pump thingy, and I don't mind getting like my little 3 drops out, because essentially that's really all you need. This one, I feel like I need way more than 3 drops, and it's never enough, and it's like trying to get blood from a stone. Like, I fucking hate the component of this. There are plenty of other things that I like from Surratt, but it's just, this is just aggravation station. I fucking can't. But yeah, other than that, when I did get the formula, not the right amount of formula, but when I did get a good chunk of it out, I didn't mind it. It's just, it's such a pain in the ass. And I'm not about that life. I fucking can't. I can't. So for that, I say, be gone, children of the corn. Like, you're out of here. I hate this. I hate this so much. This is the Patrick Ta foundation and powder. I don't know. The powder is just no. The foundation is just no. It's so messy. I love the concept of it, but this is probably one of my least favorite products from Patrick Ta. I just can't. I don't know. The foundation never looked right on me. The powder always looked kind of thick on me. And also when setting it with the foundation, it sometimes would kind of cause like a little bit of like a weird residue, or just kind of, I don't know, like stick to some of the dry patches on my skin. I never found a way for this to work for me. As much as I've tried, and I fucking tried, I just never could ever enjoy it. So for that, I say go away. Bye. So this skin tint is from Beauty Blender, and I want to love it. And no, I think the foundation that they came out with, that weird one, I'll picture it right here. That's fantastic. That's amazing. She's everything I want her to be, right? This, I was hoping I would get that. Didn't happen at all. I tried multiple times. This is just kind of like a weird product that just looks way too oily on my skin. There was maybe like 1 or 2 times where I felt like it looked really good, but I've never been able to get back to that place. It's always just looks slightly off on me. And again, another product that just doesn't last very long. So for that, I say, get the fuck out of here. The next product is from Tower 28. And this is another one that it was okay, but I think I have things in my collection that I just like a hell of a lot more, especially in like the tinted serum skin tint world. This is technically a tinted sunscreen. And I don't know, like, I like SPF 1000. Does it do anything? I don't know. But in my mind it does. And that's really all that matters, right? Yeah, right? Anyway. So yeah, this wasn't terrible. It wasn't the worst product I ever used. It wasn't a complete home run though. And I would keep it around, but they're just products that I like more. And I know I'm gonna reach for them more. And this is just gonna end up in the back of the shelf. And then next year around this time, you're gonna get decluttered. So I might as well just pull the cord now. Bye. This smells really weird, and the fact that I can smell it is a problem. I like Maybelline, and I really love the Super Stay line, especially like when it comes to the complexion products. The concealers I'm keeping, even though they do stink, they smell like weird chemical egg farts. I still like it. I'm fine with it. This though, one was just like, I don't know, a complete letdown in terms of formula. Another one that never really sat right on my skin. It just kind of looked heavy and cakey, but also thin at the same time. And it broke down way too fast, no matter how many times I used it. The wear down always made me look fucked up, and I just hate that. I'm also not a huge fan of the dropper situation too. Like the dropper, I feel like, I don't know, it's just kind of a shitty product. I would prefer it to be in a squeezy tube had I liked the product, but yeah, not a fan of this. Again, love the Super Stay line. It's just this was not a home run for me. And the smell, the fact that I can smell it when I don't have the best sense of smell, like I barely can smell things, that's bad. And the smell, unfortunately, kind of just like stays with you. So yeah, I don't want to like have like a perpetual stink on me or like stink lines, you know, like I'm not about that. I don't want stink lines on me. And this is just a stink line foundation, skin tint, whatever the fuck it is. So no, I hate how this product just gaslights me, because I remember buying it initially when it came out and I was like, I think it's overrated. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. And I did, and my thoughts changed, and I really do enjoy it. But now I'm kind of going back to like not liking it. I don't know, just something about this one. Sometimes it looks so weird on me and I don't know what it is. I have no idea. It just looks so, like, especially around my cheeks, it just looks like heavy and thick, but then the rest of my face doesn't. And it makes no sense because I only apply like literally a light layer. So I don't know where the call is coming from, but it's definitely coming from the house, and it makes no fucking sense. And I hate it. But then I feel bad because I'm like, well, obviously I must have liked it because I bought it again. But then I'm like, maybe she's just really just good at gaslighting me. We all have that one friend that just gaslights the shit out of you. And for me, it's Pat McGrath. I want to say collectively, for all of us, it's Pat McGrath. Especially when they come out with a palette that looks exactly the same and they say it's different and new. Huh. Anyway, 2024, I'm not falling for that bullshit. I say that now. I will fall for it every time. Anyway, yeah, I can't. I don't know why. I was like gonna go, woof. I was just gonna bark. This is just a no for me, so no. Best skin ever, my balls. Okay, this is really just not good. I've heard nothing but good things about this product and I had a lot of high hopes and I got this, I think during like maybe 2 Sephora sales ago or whatever. Disappointing. It's just bad. Not for me. Honestly, a combination between this and the concealer, I don't know which one is worse. So this is another product that's just so finicky with application, never sits right. Longevity is garbage. Even though it claims it's like a 12-hour wear, it's bullshit in my eyes. So yeah, this is a no for me. So this foundation from Essence is pretty gnarly. This is the hydrating foundation. I don't know, it kind of has a weird like funky chunky smell. I didn't think I had it that long. Also, you know what I think too? The component of this is kind of busted. So I think maybe that's what happened. And maybe too many of the outside world got into here. But I think this is technically considered a weapon. And I probably could do a lot of damage if I like squirt it on somebody. So maybe I will keep this. And next time I go to New York, if somebody's fucking with me, I can just literally just squish this in their face. So if this is the last video you see of me, know that I'm in jail because of this. So this is from Maybelline. This is the Perfector, the 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. This just not good. First of all, I don't like the weird like little sponge tippy guy. I hate that. I hate it so much. I hate that like Charlotte Tilbury. I hate that thing. But I hate the color of this. This comes out really, really dark. Even though I put it under foundation, it still just kind of looks weird. Like I just look like I'm slightly off. And even if I put on a really light foundation, I still look like I have a shadow on my skin. I don't know. It's like a glowy shadow. It's very fucking weird. It's trippy and there's not enough drugs in the world for it to make sense. So I say no to this. Normally I love IT Cosmetics, but this product just wasn't it for me, which is kind of silly because this is technically like the illumination one. So should be very hydrating and all that good stuff. This just looked meh on me. I think Pure Lise does a really good job at illuminating like BB creams or CC creams or whatever. I say check that one out. This one, not so much. I think the only IT Cosmetics product that I like when it comes to complexion other than their amazing concealer is the one that's blue, which is a matte foundation, ironically enough. But for me, it's more of like a natural matte, so it just looks really, really pretty. Or like the traditional like silver one is great. But yeah, any other iteration of this product, just it's not as good as the original in my opinion, or that matte one. So for that I say bye. I'm hemming and hawing about this one because it's very light. Like the shade range for me is it's very, very light and it almost makes me look kind of sick. It just makes me look way too fucking pale. But beyond that though, the foundation is very full coverage, but it's kind of on the thicker side. So it can look a little heavy, but sometimes it doesn't look as heavy. And I never remember what I do in order for that not to happen. It's like on one hand, I like this foundation, but I don't love it enough to keep it. Because again, like I mentioned before, there are just things in my collection that I know I'm gonna be reaching for that doesn't like play these mind games with me. And this one kind of played mind games with me, but I kind of want to keep it though. Ugh. I kind of want to keep it, but also if I do, no, I can't. The shade is really more of like a concealer shade too. Maybe if I got it one shade up, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Ugh. All right, I don't know. This is kind of a to be continued, but no, we need, no. It needs to go. Bye. Ugh, I wanted to love this one. So this is from Huda Beauty. This is the Glowish. Oh my God, I thought it said fucking mildew. I was like, mildew skin tint? No. This is the Glowish Huda Beauty Multi-Dew. The fuck is wrong with me today? No, it is called Multi-Dew. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know how to read. Multi-Dew skin tint. Not mildew, but multi-dew. I hate this. I hate this. It's a shame because I really like the Glowish line. I think their blushes and their bronzers are fantastic. But this though, this just didn't do it for me. Didn't look right upon initial application. I've tried it multiple times and it just always makes me look funky and chunky and not glowy in the beautiful goddess way that I should be. If anything, I just look like, you know, like a wet salad. that's been in the refrigerator for way too long and it's kind of glistening, but it's also like, are you okay or are you sick? Like that's kind of the vibe of this. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. But I love the other stuff from this line. This is another product that I don't know, like it just was okay. I don't know, it wasn't anything like super amazing. And when I think about like my favorite Tarte complexion products, like I think of the, oh God, what is it called? The Bossaru? Oh shit, I can't remember the fucking name of it. But this one right here, like this one is great. I love this one. More of this one, please. But this though, I wanted to kind of have that vibe and it just did not happen. It's okay. It's funny because when I think I first tried this, I was trying it with Ritual Diffuse Thorn Oil and I think like, all right, that was probably like the biggest reason why it like looked not the best. But then when I switch it to a more like a water primer, right? It just still looked a little bit weird on me. I don't know, I never really got it to work all that well. So for that, I say goodbye. The last foundation I want to talk about is from Basma. This one breaks my heart because packaging, this is fucking everything. But formula wise, this is nothing. I wanted to like this so much because I really love the story behind it and it just looks so fucking cool and it just breaks my heart that this just looks so thick with 7 C's. No matter what I could do, even the lightest layer, it still looked off and fucked up and thick. And I hated it. I hated it. So for that, I have to say farewell and adieu. But packaging though, fucking 10 out of 10. It's like a giant Chantecaille lip cheek and ugh, it's so good. But fortunately, it's a piece of shit. Moving on to concealers. This is from Huda Beauty. This is the Overachiever Concealer. No. No, it's thick. It's fucking thick and it always seeps into my fine lines, ultimately making me look like I have cracks and craters and that my face should be discovered by fucking astronauts. So I say no. Goodbye. I want to love this one, but the Flower Beauty Light Illusion, full coverage my full coverage my It's not. This is definitely more on the light side and it's kind of patchy and splotchy and shitty and it's so not hydrating. This is a no for me. Absolute no. It's a shame because I really love Flower Beauty, but this is a product that just does not jive well with my skin at all. This is the Urban Decay Naked Quickie. Under the eyes, it just looks like garbage, but around the face, it's not so bad. But the reason why I don't wear this one as much as, say, some of the ones that I have been using lately is that, like, the formula is, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I would say, it's fine. I was trying to think of another word. I'm like, no, it's kind of fine. Nothing to really write home about, but it's not the worst product I've ever tried. And I think there could be some redeeming qualities, especially with covering up redness. But I don't know. I feel like the House Labs concealer or the Gucci concealer is just like fucking killing it for me these days. Or my tried and true, my Koki. I don't know. It just does a better job. And the fact that I can't really even use this product under my eyes and I can only really use it for my face, it's like I'm not going to want to pick it up very often. So yeah. Not great. But I will say though, I like it better than the actual foundation, the Stay Naked foundation. That was not good. This is definitely a little bit better, but yeah, still not enough for me to want to keep it. I fucking hate this product. I hate this product. So like I mentioned about the Safe foundation, that's exactly how I felt. I was ready to write this brand off. This is probably one of the worst, gooeyest fucking mistakes in the whole world. And I have very dry under eyes and I need hydration and just, I don't know, I just need hydration, okay? And this just does not give it to me. This just makes me look like I'm dying and not in a good way. Not that it would ever be a good way. But you know, like when you're casket ready, you know, like this is not casket ready. This is definitely like before casket ready. Like this is when they find me bloated and a cat's eating my face. You know what I mean? That's the level of this concealer. This could literally rot in hell. If I could, I would buy all of these and just bury them. Just bury them. But then I know if that happens, once this seeps into the earth, some fucking concealer demon's gonna come up and eat us all. And then who's to blame for that? Me. And I just can't have that much blood on my hands. So yeah, no, this is a no for me. I didn't mind this, but this is the stupidest fucking component. And for that, I say like, go to hell. So what is this? What is this? Hi, it's like the stick broke. This is from CoverGirl. This is the Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer. I love the Simply Ageless line. I think it's so good. And this what is this? This is a fucking lollipop stick, and you're telling me that I have to put this on my face? Fuck out of here. This would have been a much more successful product had you even put the stupid fucking Charlotte Tilbury tip on it. You know what I mean? Like, I would have respected it more, and it would have stayed in my collection. But this, though, this fucking weird stick that literally no product comes out on it. Ugh, you can eat my ass. Fuck off. This I love. She's good, but I don't have that much left. So it's kind of like somewhere around here, and I'm like babying it at this point, and it's just like, it's time to go. But I would repurchase this again in a heartbeat. This is from Rare Beauty. This is, I think, the only concealer that they have. Yeah, it's their only concealer that they have. I don't think that's the name of it, but it's the only concealer they have. And this is really good. Actually, no, I'm lying. This is the other concealer, but it's actually technically like an under eye brightener, but whatever, we'll get to you, bitch. All right. This one, it's good. I like it. I would totally repurchase it again. This is another product where application is just really off. I get what they're trying to do, right? Because it's like, oh, it's supposed to be like this depuffing tool that is just going to like soothe and smooth your under eye area, and it's going to look so good. And then you're going to add this little brightener and you're going to look fucking fantastic. The funny part is when you add it, it does nothing. It does fucking nothing, okay? You want a little brightness? You might as well get some fucking white out, okay? Because that's the only thing that's going to brighten up your under eye area, not this shit. Not by a long shot. So yeah, this can go fuck itself. I hate this. This is probably one of the worst products I've ever tried. It doesn't make sense. And for that, I say shame on you. Okay, shame on you, Rare Beauty, for tricking us with this garbage. This is from Haley's. This is the Rewind Concealer. This is really good. This broke me out. I used it like a few times and I was like, oh my God, this looks so good. And then I got the worst fucking acne under my eyes. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just a coincidence. So I used it a couple more times, and I used it also to spot conceal around my face. When I tell you, the pimples were they were continents, okay? They had their own flags and shit, all right? They had different time zones. Like, that's how bad and big these fucking pimples were. And it's all thanks to this product. So I don't know what's in it, but it doesn't like me, whatever it is. But it sucks because I really thought it was a beautiful full coverage blurring concealer. It's just not for me, and that's okay. That's okay. I forgive you. So the next product is from Milk Makeup. This is the Future Fluid Concealer. I like this. I don't love it under the eyes, but I think it looks great all over the face. And the reason why I'm decluttering it is because it is kind of a pain in the ass to get the rest of the product out. So I use this quite a bit. I should be like somewhere like here, right? And I feel like every time I'm kind of just like have to scoop and have to scoop and have to scoop and have to scoop, and I try to get something out, and then what I get out is like this tiny little pissant fucking product, and it's so annoying. So yeah, I would totally repurchase this, but I would get it on a discount only because I know I'm not going to be able to use like the whole thing. I think if this came out as a foundation, bitch, I would love it. But as a concealer for the under eyes, no, but as a concealer for the rest of my face, yes. I love this Pat McGrath concealer, but I've had it for way too long, and she's old. She's old, but I would repurchase this again, though. This I would totally repurchase. I really love the formula of this. I wish I could say the same for the foundation, but that gaslights me. But this one's really good. It's just, she's old. She's old. She's old. So next product is from Tom Ford. This is the Emotion Proof Concealer. This one's really good. I enjoyed this one. But again, I've had this for a little bit too long, and I think I just kind of neglected it because look how tiny it is, okay? This is like a chode. This is the micro peen of the concealers, and I often forget about this. So it kind of like sat in my drawer for a hot minute because I overlooked it. I didn't see it because it's so tiny. Compared to this concealer, like what the fuck? So yeah, I liked it. I didn't mind it. I've been sitting on this for a little bit, and I tried it the other day, and it's not as good, and it's because like the formula is, it's just, she's old. She's past her prime. So I would totally pick this one up again for sure. And I would remember to fucking use it. So maybe I need to put like a bell on it, or maybe I need to like get some sort of like Transformers thing to basically just like slide it in and make her look really big so that I notice her, because otherwise she will just fall in the drawer and never to be seen or heard from again. So yeah, like it, just it needs to be bigger. Then I got some concealer pens. The Chantecaille one, it was fine. It was okay. I don't remember like hating it completely. I don't remember loving it either. It's just like kind of in the middle. I don't know. I feel like I have like better concealers in my collection, and I don't think this is something that I would ever like pick up again. So next one is from YSL, and this is the Touche Éclat. I'm about to say Rainbow Touch. Nope, this is the Radiant Touch Concealer. I wanted to like this more. I don't know. I like YSL. I love the All Hours Foundation, and I was kind of hoping for that kind of experience, and this was just subpar. So You gotta go, bitch. Sorry. I actually forgot about this concealer. And I forgot about it because it's fucking dried out now. So that's on me. That's my bad. But I think when I did use this frequently, I didn't mind it. But I don't think this is a concealer, though, I would probably pick up in terms of like high-end concealers. I feel like there are better ones out there, like the Tom Ford one. But yeah. Forgot about her. Oops. So LYS, while I totally got rid of their foundations, I love the concealer. The Triple Flex concealer is really good. This one, though, is a really just like off shade. So this is LP4. I have the other one upstairs. I forgot what it is. That's the one I'm keeping, but this one is just way too dark. But other than that, love the formula. I think it's super pretty. It's just the wrong color for me. The next one is from number 7. This is the Hydra Luminous Dark Circle Concealer. This is just way too dark. The formula felt really nice and I enjoyed how it looked. It just looked like I had dark circles. I want to get rid of them. I don't want to add them. And that's what this product is. Sigh. The next product is from Dior. This is the Forever Skin Correct. I feel like it took a while just to try to find the right concealer shade for me. It always felt too dark. 0N is like the best one, and still then I never really like truly loved it. I think the Backstage concealer is so much nicer than this one. So yeah, this is something that I would never pick up again, but Backstage, absolutely. The next product is from I'm Uni. I remember this concealer had a very like, kind of like, again, like a grayish kind of a shade, and it just looks really off-putting. But I like the formula. It's just a very grayish shade. And for that, I say no. So this one's from Milani. This is the Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. And I remember liking this initially. I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was really cute. But the last few times that I've used it, I don't know, it always looks kind of like just darkens my under eye area to the point where it looks like I'm sick. And I don't know why that is, but it never did that before. So I don't know, maybe it's just not driving with me now. But yeah, I liked it initially. It just don't love it now. This is from Smashbox. This is the Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. This is literally like thick, thick, thick buttercream. It's yellow. It's off-putting. It just makes me feel uncomfortable, and I fucking hate it. So this is a no, absolute no for me. So yeah, no, hate it. Okay, the Better Skin shit. The Better Skin Ever Sephora Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. Absolutely the fuck not. I hate the foundation and I absolutely hate the concealer. I don't know which one's worse. They're both pretty garbage. This is definitely one of the worst products that I've tried this year, and it's just, ugh, I want it out of my house. You're not welcomed here anymore. So yeah, bye. Ugh. Okay, so let's move on to some powders. So I don't like this product anymore. Just kidding. No, I still love it. I really do. And I have quite a few of them. And this one is the one that I need to throw out because I did use it the most. And then I had it open and then it fell and then it burst into fucking flames. So yeah, I have to get rid of this one. But I love this. This is like one of my favorite powders of all time, the Blur powder. It's so good. And I hate that I'm actually getting rid of it in this compact because this compact is just, ooh, it's fucking everything. They did come up with like the little flower one, and that one's cute, but nothing beats the little hummingbird. Anyway, this is fantastic. It's just, you know, garbage. Here's another product from Chantecaille. This is the HD Perfecting Powder. This one's good. And as you can see, pretty much gone for the most part, pretty much gone. I've been holding on to this one because this is a really good under eye powder, but yeah, she's done. This one's a great product and I would totally pick this one up again without a doubt. It's so good. While I primarily use it for the under eye area, it does look good all over the face. But this is, oh, it's so good, so fantastic. I love her. I have a couple of products from Hourglass. I don't mind the translucent veil setting powder. I think it's fine. But when I look at the other powders in my collection, I kind of feel like, it's one that I just don't reach for as much or anymore really. And if I do use anything from Hourglass, I wind up actually using the powders that are in like the 6-pan holiday palettes more than this one. So yeah, so this one I'm actually going to pawn off onto my mom and tell her that she has no choice but to take it because there's still actually a fair amount of product in here left and I would hate for this not to be used. So we're going to give that to her. And the same kind of goes for these two products. So this one is the Ambient Lighting Infinity Powder, as well as the Ethereal Light. Between every like holiday 6-pan palette, pretty much have these two colors like at least 3 times over at this point. So it doesn't make sense for me to hold on to these when I use those little palettes so much more. But yeah, these are fine. I like them. It's just I have too many of these. So mommy, enjoy. I really wanted to like this. This is from, about to say Patrick Ta, holy shit. Pat McGrath. This is the under eye powder. This always looked just way too white and way too dusty and made my under eye area just always look like it had some sort of like light layer of asbestos. And I just don't know why it just doesn't work for me. But I've seen so many people use this powder and it looks fantastic, but just on me and my dry ass, it always looks like something is wrong. So bye. The next product is from Wayne Goss. This is the Weightless Powder. This product is fine too, but it's just, I don't reach for it. I think when I think about all my favorite powders that I have been like playing with and touching and just like loving on lately, this is just, it's not even in the top 10. Honestly, it's just not in the top 10. Not to say that it's a bad product. Like I think I like this product more than the foundation, but it's just something that I don't use. I know I can get a better home somewhere else. So for that, I say bye. Sorry. The next one is from Jones Road. This is the pink powder. I tried, y'all. Okay, this is the tinted pink powder that makes me look like I have Pepto-Bismol face. I fucking can't. I've tried it so many times. The pink under eye look just does not look right on me. I look like fucking Porky Pig's girlfriend Petunia, and I'm not cute. I could say if I was cute, but it wasn't. Like, it just always makes me look like I should have an apple in my mouth. Fuck that. No. So we're just going to get rid of this one. Wacky Jackie. What the fuck? It's sad because I actually like this powder. Like, they're not bad, but like, it's Wacky Jackie, all right? This is the brightening pink under eye powder. Oh, come on, Wacky Jackie. Fucking, I deserve that. This is actually the second one that I picked up because it is a really nice powder, but I don't really use it. And I think if I'm going to have any Jaclyn Cosmetics product, I'm going to double down fucking highlighter palette from 2019. I will never give that up. Okay, I don't give a shit. That is the best highlighter palette of all time. That's a heavy claim. It's definitely within the top 5. I'll say that, okay? But anyway, that palette, oh, it's so good. It's so good. But everything else, I'm kind of like, I don't need you. I don't need you in my life. You can just go. You can just live on, keep it on. Just not over on this channel. But yeah, this is from, I think, the Mom collection. Yeah, it's her and her mama, Robin. This was the Sheer Fair. And the Sheer Fair was fine, but the brightening pink is definitely more up my alley. But the brightening pink, though, in terms of like how pink this one is, it's very, very not as like vibrant as the Jones Road. Like this one has like a light kiss of pink, which I appreciated. That's why it never made me look like fucking Porky Pig's girlfriend. But yeah, these weren't a bad products. It's just, I'm over it. Oh my God, this little mink snuck in. This technically should have went into the foundations. But it actually was in the powders. No wonder why I couldn't find it. Oh my God, I've been looking for this and I honestly thought I was living in like a fucking fever dream because I was like, I know I bought the M Cosmetics foundation. Where the fuck is it? It's funny because it expired in July. And this is in my powder drawer. I'm such a dumb fuck. Okay. I like this foundation. This one was fun. I remember first getting in, I wasn't really a huge fan of it, but then it grew on me. Kind of like a fungus. And I liked it. And then I lost it. But I mean, to be fair though, like it looks like it's a powder compact. You know what I mean? To be fair. But that's my bad. Sorry. The next product is from Moira. This is the Set and Correct Finishing Powder. I think this is supposed to be like the, I believe like what? The Givenchy powder. I want to love that Givenchy powder. It never really works for me. This one, also the same. It just doesn't work for me. I want to love it. I really do, but it always looks heavy and dry on my skin. And again, gives me that light layer of dust as if nobody dusted me off a shelf. Don't love that. This product, you know, I have a couple of these. Actually, yeah, 2 of them. So I wanted to be a fancy bitch and try these like SPF setting powders, like these mineral powders. And no, it looks always weird. And I feel like I don't even know how to apply them correctly. I don't know, they always look like some areas of my face have too much powder on, while the other areas of my face don't have enough powder on, or it would kind of stick to the foundation to the point where it would just like darken the foundation. It's wild. Like this is a fucking wild trip. Both the Supergoop and the Tarte had the same experience. This one is the C Set and Protect, and this one is the Resetting 100% mineral powder. Yeah, no, I wanted to like these. These are like really cool. Technically, they're fucking cool looking, but they're just not for me. They're not for me. So yeah, these are a no. Hopefully someone else will love them. This product is from Jouer. I can't even open this bitch up. This was a meh. This powder was heavy. It also definitely darkened my foundation and made me look just really kind of plain and beige. Not a fan. Didn't love it. But what I do appreciate though is that it came with its own little drug pouch. The drug pouch is cool. I love products that have its own sleeping bag. They're so fun. But anyway, yeah, no, this can go fuck itself. This product I kind of go back and forth on. This is from Chantecaille. This is the Candlelight Perfecting Loose Face Powder. Some days it looks fine, but lately it doesn't look so fine. It just looks kind of, again, just way too dark and just very off-putting. Almost as if my face has a shadow. I don't know how that happens or why that happens, but yeah, not a huge fan of this. So I say be gone. And then last but not least, we have this CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. I hate this powder. It's funny because I absolutely adore the CoverGirl Simply Ageless powder. I think it's fantastic. It's one of the best powders I've ever tried in my life. And I was kind of hoping that I was gonna have the same experience with this, but no, it's heavy. It's kind of thick. It sits weird on my nose. Again, it has like a light layer of dust, and it just makes my overall face just feel like heavy and cakey. So yeah, not every CoverGirl thing is a winner, but I'm okay with that because the Simply Ageless product, at least that is fan-fucking-tastic. So yeah, sorry. There you go, my little kittens. That is my huge declutter of all my Complexion products. And rest assured, when I do have my room set up, which is not going to be anytime this month, it'll definitely be next month, I will show you my collection come probably January, February, and I'll show you what exactly I kept, along with the fun little storage solution that I've come up with. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I feel lighter because of it. I feel happier because of it, and I am going into 2024 with less emotional baggage. I love that. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. Please don't be weird and beg for things in the comments. Things are spoken for. Some things are just old and I have to toss out. Some things I can clean up and kind of salvage, and some I can kind of pass on to my good old mother. So things are spoken for, okay? So don't be weird and don't beg for stuff. Don't be that person. Okay, now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you are actually in the process of decluttering stuff. And if so, what are you decluttering? I would love to know. I'd love to hear from you. I love you. And with that said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and to my beautiful, wonderful YouTube members and patrons, thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, really nasty, really disgusting garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do without you. I love your adorable little delicious faces, and I just want to gobble you all up so you live inside my belly and we can be one. If you want to know what is currently on my nails, everything you need to know will be listed in the description box down below. And I'll see you, little crab cakes, tomorrow. Happy Deadmas. Bye. You like that? Me too.